wabbit twax, wabbit hole, wabbit twap, wabbit woof, cowards.
Here, upper garden. Outside the upper garden.
It's not a wabbit twap.
A rabbit, Magino line. Having a problem with, we got this deer fence. That's made out of plastic. And rabbits can eat right through it. Big surprise. So I've cut off the bottom 2 feet approximately. I also don't like it in that I like to use a propane burner for burning weeds around the fence line, and of course this stuff will catch on fire, melts, catches on fire, all kinds of nasty stuff. Cutting away 2 feet of the bottom, be putting hardware cloth. So here's like a little trench going between them. It's approximately 10 inches deep.
Hey, there's something awfully screwy going on around here.
So the idea of the hardware cloth, once I get the strip all done, I'll be putting hardware cloth going up fence posts and going down into this trench 10 inches and kind of angling out. Now up at the top part as well, I've put some, this is just some scrap hardware cloth. This is kind of a 1/4 inch mesh. Most of the stuff is larger, thicker. Like I said, this is some scrap, so using it up, and I'll cut strips all the way along here, so that when I dig the dirt out, I'll pile the dirt on top of it, so it'll kind of discourage things from trying to like dig like this and go under. So the concrete will kind of come up and mesh into this mesh to try to help make it a little more secure. Now, you know, gophers, moles, that kind of stuff can still get underneath this, but I think it'll do the trick for rabbits. If not, I will have to get the scope on a rifle and take care of things in a different way.
Be very, very quiet. I'm hunting wabbits.
I'd hate to do that, but I'll do what it takes. Pull back all the wood chips back into the garden, and after this is all up with the fence, then I'll push that back against the fence. And I've got the cement mixer ready over here for mixing stuff up. I was kind of thinking I was going to get this all ready today, but no way. It's just taking a lot of time digging this out, prepping it with the screen here and all. So this could be slow. Okay, RH here at the noisy cement mixer. Working on our back fence project. When I was a kid, my dad used to have a lot of cement work. Wasn't too fond of memory then. Now I can look back on it fondly. Yeah, I know that's soupy. I'm ready for the next bag. Get another bag in there. One of the last of my 60-pound bags. I had a dozen of them. I was afraid it probably wouldn't be enough, and my trench was, the edges of it weren't as square as I had hoped, so it's using a lot more concrete than I expected. I'll have to get another 16 of them. Finish this off the way I want it. So before we get the next bag in there, okay, so here we are. I still want to add some more, but I want to get some concrete all the way around. So I'm kind of having to add from both sides, being that the mesh is still small, 1/2 inch hardware cloth. So I add some from one side, add it from the other side. I don't care that everything's exactly straight in the middle. This isn't too visible. So here's part here I'm working with. Gotta add some more there. and then this week continue on down. So we'll definitely keep the rabbits out of the upper garden. It's either this or shoot them. And I'd rather not play game warden up here. I wouldn't be a game warden. I don't know what that would be. Hunter. We don't eat meat, and even if we ate meat, I certainly wouldn't eat rabbits. They're considered an unclean food, biblically. Got all kinds of nasty parasites. So let's get the next bag in here. And it's going to go on, the next load goes on the inside. Okay, that's 2 60-pound bags mixed into the wheelbarrow. Just the right amount, 80-pound bags is a little too much. I'm actually having a little problem with this. It's a little wetter than this, so I have to tilt it to make my way all the way around. You got to go from here through the pole barn, 60-something feet, come around over into this side over here to do it. So half from this side and half from the other side. So it makes good size load. See, I had to raise up one side of this to get it to empty properly. Now it's just with water in, cleaning up. Out here in the upper garden, we got an anti-rabbit fence in here. Yep, I'm gonna keep them suckers out of here. That's right. That's right. Let's get on here before we close this thing up. Okay, you can see that hardware cloth there, and we got the concrete going up right along the sides of that. Didn't make it real pretty, put in forms or anything like that. We just need to keep the rabbits out. So you can see the deer fence is cut back to about 16-18 inches above the hardware cloth to allow me to come in there with a burner, burn any weeds that are around there without catching the fence on fire. I wouldn't recommend the plastic fence anymore. So now, and this extends down to the end there. So now I'm gonna move the dirt back on both sides of it and cover up the concrete. Gonna purdy it up a little bit. Really looking forward to doing a project over here and getting a cover over this back porch area there. It's gonna provide a lot of nice room out here. It'll be real nice. Okay, alright, here. Heading back out of the south. Going back to them northern climes where I'm more accustomed. Okay, we're a little bit more cleaned up now. Let it settle in a bit. The back side of this section here, I decided I'm going to put gravel back there. And it'll just make more sense than dirt. So I'll do that when I do a gravel run here in the next couple months. Alright, here in the upper garden. Hasta la projecto. Y'all come back now, yeah? Okay, potatoes have popped up. So you see this row, and then you see all the volunteers from previous years.
Wabbit twax, wabbit hole, wabbit twap, wabbit woof, cowards. Now I got you, you witterwo wabbit. I told you I'd get you, didn't I? Fell for my twap, didn't you, Mr. Wabbit? Too smart for you, wasn't I? I finally caught you, didn't I? Uh-oh.